Okay, where are you working now? Okay. Okay, all right, but you got a job, an electrician job interview Wednesday. All right, anything else you want me to consider? All right. All right, I'll give you a little bit of a break on the money. That's usually a $500 file, but because you're working off a big debt, I'm going to give you a little break on that. Fines and court costs are $300. I'm ordering 4 days on the court work program as an alternative to jail. Can you pay 3 today, or do you want to work that out with Mr. Taylor downstairs? All right, go downstairs, talk about your options on the 3, and get your work program signed up. Get those work days knocked out before you get a job offer for electrician. All right? All right, you're all set. Jacob Jones.
There you go. You're on the court record, Jeff Bob, appearing on behalf of the Mr. Jones. Sir. Jacob, Joe.
Thank you.
Your Honor, please, that's for the arraignment in this matter, we wait full of read and stand you. You also had a chance to pre-trial this case. You have executed a plea agreement subject to court approval. In that agreement, Mr. Jones will be pleading guilty to an addict to operating while intoxicated, with the understanding the original charge of driving with a high BAC would be dismissed.
All right, so it's operating intoxicated
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
is the plea.
Prior to that.
Sir, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch?
Prosecutors.
That's him. You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on October 29, 2025 after you consumed alcoholic beverages?
Yes.
What was your blood alcohol level, if you know? Mr. Bowditch satisfied? I'll accept your plea, Mr. Jones, to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. I'm going to continue your bond, send you downstairs to interview or to schedule with the probation department to come back for an interview and a sentencing. Any questions? You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Emily Leach. Do the double parking on C. Miss Leach, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? You've agreed to enter a plea of guilty to a double parking civil infraction? And you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $245, correct? I'll work with you. Yeah, I'll work with you. You want to pick a due date for the money?
I can tell you in person in January instead of
All right. So let's see, what would that be? 1, 2. So say by the 9th of January, you can pay it all? You're sure? Okay, you're all set. You're welcome. Haley Lorenzen. Did I say it right? Lorenzen? Are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? You met with the prosecutor and you made a deal, correct? Says here you're going to plead guilty to the added charge of no valid operator license on person. I'll dismiss both your original charges. Is that the deal? You understand the possible penalty for that charge? Up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs? You understand your rights and options? And you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily, yes? Did you drive a vehicle in Van Buren Township on October 10th, 2025? At that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
was not.
Okay. And what's the status? I'll accept your plea, dismiss the original charges. What's the status of your license now?
So I'm going to try to figure out ways to get it.
Okay. Okay, where do you work? For who?
Help, also called neuro restorative.
Okay. Okay. Yep. How long you been with them?
3 years.
Okay. Anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you?
Right now, I'm on leave for work. I should be returning hopefully, and then.
Okay. So you don't have $500 in your pocket. That's all right. I'll work with you. All right. You also owe money on some other files. You know about those? 2023 Romulus tickets?
Yes, so I was going through a very, rough pregnancy. Um, I needed to have a vehicle that was available to me and ready.
Okay.
While I was taking it to go get a tire, after learning of losing part of the pregnancy.
Okay.
So I was, after seeing where I was going to go downstairs and figure out what I need to do for the.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. On today's file, I'm charging you $500 fines and costs and ordering 4 days on the court work program. So go downstairs, talk about your payment options for this money and the old money. Do something, one big plan. Okay. The 4 days on the work program, schedule those as soon as you can. So when you get called back to work, you can go. All right. Any questions? No? You're all set? Yeah.
After I speak with her, like, will I have some sort of answer in regards to being able to reinstate my license?
We can't tell you what you got to do to get your license back. You got to go to Secretary of State about that. Yeah. Well, you're going downstairs to do, just get something worked out on all the money you owe us. Some kind of payment plan or something. Okay? Good luck with the license. Is it Patrawala? Sir, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? And how do you say the name? Tahir. Tahir? Patrawala. All right. So the deal is you're going to plead responsible to a civil infraction for noxious weeds. You've agreed to pay fines and costs of $100 and close the file, correct? Can you pay the 100 today? Go downstairs and see our cashier. We'll get you out of here as soon as we can. You're welcome, sir. Good morning, Mr. Medina. On McLean, you want an adjournment? I'm not so sure I want to adjourn it.
For some reason, on behalf of Mr. McLean, I understand your honor, this matter has been pending for quite some time. We have to learn these set aside.
Done.
The thing is, your honor, that this is my first time handling this case or dealing with this. Not privy to the discovery, to the allegation, well, obviously the allegations, but not, the proof that would be
Yep.
sensitive and strong with future, your honor. So I would ask more so for me to be able to effectively represent Mr. McLean and to guide him further to give us one adjournment and the opportunity to review the evidence prior to either setting this matter for trial or meeting his plea.
Yeah, here's the problem. Our first pretrial was December of 23. He's got other files that are scheduled for the 18th of December. I'll adjourn this one till December 18th, but I'm not going any further than that. So he can deal with all his stuff on the 18th.
I usually talk about that, whether or not that combination. Okay, thank you, your honor.
So if you can't be here, you can share discovery. All right. You understand that, Mr. McLean? All right.
And I was, Ms. Manarino, now with regards to that evidence. Thank you.
Thank you. What time are we gonna do that on the 18th for McLean?
Do you have one of those other presentations?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 25 VB 0511 0 A and B.
That for 8:30, so this one would be 8:30 as well.
All right. Who's that with?
You.
All right, so that's live my courtroom on the 18th. We'll get you notice though for this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Jamie, the dismissals that were over here, the body's already gone.
The two I put, yes, there was one Heather said was. Okay, yeah.
He's coming back out. He doesn't. He can't do emergency service because of work. He can't do the program because of work, and he's already been on community service and enrichment for other things. See, they got this electrician, and he goes to the double.
That was up, please.
Yes, no, these are,
Yeah, for the same thing.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, all you folks waiting for your attorneys to come in?
Oh, well, these are his. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they're all waiting.
I just get an attorney from the prosecutor.
We gotta get some issues, we got regarding the city. Special for your place of the we have, and we was one of the laws.
Is he your attorney or
No, no,
not?
Have you talked to the prosecutor?
It's here.
It's adjournment?
We're going here. Yeah, that's right. We're just waiting on the paperwork.
Mr. Reeves, you got a problem. You owe me time. So work program is an alternative to jail time.
all we have to do is.
It's not a money thing, it's a time thing. Just like I don't let people buy their way out of jail sentences. I know. But I'd rather have it intervene with this job than the electrician job, right? I'm gonna send your file back downstairs to see if you can work it out. I mean, we can spread the days out a little bit. I mean, it's not like you gotta get 4 days done in the next 2 weeks.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Mary Fleet, Davis, that's name. The only one I'm looking for adjournment.
We got a Paul Goldman in the waiting.
I chatted him and asked why he's supposed to be here in person. I don't know. His notice says in person. Delva? I don't have anybody else's file for him.
This is just reflecting your comments. Sure, mine's here, sir.
It was Medina's client.
McLean is Medina's. These people said they didn't want an attorney, I think. And we don't have a file for their adjournment.
No, the claim.
What is the last, who needs an adjournment?
None of them.
The-
Mr. Goldman,
Yes.
activate your camera.
How do I do that?
I don't know. It's not my camera. You're supposed to be here live in person today.
Oh, that's not what I was told by my attorneys. He said just Zoom.
Who's your attorney?
Brad Friedman.
Okay, well, you can let Mr. Friedman know that he's wrong because you're supposed to be here live.
Wow.
Where are you at?
I'm in Belleville, Michigan.
I'm sorry?
I'm at home in Belleville.
Oh. I can't hear you. Southfield?
Belleville, Michigan.
Sorry, I forgot about that. All right, so where's your attorney at?
He's not there. He's not here either.
I don't know. He's not standing in front of me. What time are you scheduled?
9:30 today, I believe.
All right, well, and you're 10 minutes late, even on Zoom. Isn't that nice? So I would suggest you call your attorney, find out where your current attorney's at, because this is a live docket.
Okay, so what would you like? And first off, I was been waiting in the waiting room for 15 minutes.
Yeah, because we're not doing Zoom this morning, so we're not checking the waiting room.
Got it. So how would you like me to, I'm so sorry for all the misunderstanding. Would you like me to call my attorney?
Yeah, hence my instruction to call your attorney and see where he's at.
All right, hang on then. Thank you.
No, hang on. Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Okay.
What's your charge at?
Technically violating our Angela.
These parties here are basically just waiting for adjournments by the defense attorney that was just sitting at the table.
Oh, he's getting new dates.
Yes. Yes. Not many more. Oh,
I'm gonna go down and talk to Civil about tomorrow's docket.
okay.
Yeah,
And then, what's the next line? What is the next line?
Well, dates are going all over through.
Okay,
I mean, dates probably ended, this might end at 9 something, and then they start back at 12:30. No, he goes all the way through to 11. 10:15, and then jumps to 11, and then check back at 12:30.
so we get a little bit of time for lunch. Who's smart enough to use a little lunch break?
I didn't think about him, but
Oh, I know you think, I know when you were thinking about numero uno when it comes to food. I see, and then now. Social, right?
do you remember that?
Ever really watch? We thought both of that. I mean. Those.
Yeah.
You sort of, you got to start bringing paperwork in, is it all the same, but you had, it's all like.
Hi, Mr. Friedman.
Hi,
Hi, why aren't you here in person?
because the hearing's over Zoom.
Nope. Notices clearly say in person.
Oh,
So, Angela would like it in person as well, and the judge does these in person, so I can reschedule it to a date that's in person.
okay.
Our next available is, what do they think? It's January. What was your client's first name?
What is his first name?
Is it Peter? No.
It's Paul.
Paul Goldman.
Yep, last 2 notices, because this has been adjourned twice, or yeah, he's had 2 hearings already, and we keep sending a notice to tell you that it's in person.
Okay.
Angela, what's the next day? Is it January 12th? Or
Yeah,
do you have a December?
do you want to do yeah, we can do January 12th. That's fine.
January. All right, we'll push it to January 12th, but it is in person live in the courthouse.
Okay. Sorry
Alrighty.
about
Alrighty, let your client know. We already hung up on him.
that. I will. Thank you.
And
Thank
Mr.
you.
Friedman, if you want to talk before, give me a call.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thank you.
So Louis, you know, so that as a motion, you have step, well,
Right.
and for the adjournments, I'm just putting the, you can see on November time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are ones that can just be in today.
Like if it's one that's like a here, or something like that, I'll say afternoon or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I'll let you fit it in wherever.
Yep, thank you.
And so I don't think he's confused, call ordinance.
Oh, okay, so,
Yeah, so,
all right.
yeah, that's scheduled for 11, but we can just adjourn.
Thank you, thank you.
You bring those adjournments in, Heather? Not yet?
No.
What's he do?
Never know.
Ready? Yeah, okay. Take everyone.
I can't. I didn't.
See you all the time.
Yes, we did.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.